welcome back again. In the previous video, I told you while explaining about the project, we should learn some root level concepts in Azure Databricks. So, I would like to introduce about major things in Databricks. So, what is Azure Databricks from a high level? Then I'll break it down into some few lessons. So, this is the core of Databricks. Here I'm concentrating about the Spark. So at the core of Databricks is it is an open source distributed computing processing engine, which is called the Apache Spark, and which is widely used in industries for developing a big data projects. Database Databricks, it is a company. The second circle, Databricks is a company which is created by the founders of Apache Spark to make it easier to work with Spark by providing the necessary management layers. Okay, so Microsoft Azure makes the Databricks service available on its Azure cloud platform as a first party service. So these three offerings together makes the Azure Databricks. So let's start a brief introduction to the Spark, and then we will look at the additional services offered by Databricks and Azure. Okay. So at high level, Spark is lightning fast unified analytics engine for big data processing and machine learning, and it is used by internet of gains such as Yahoo, eBay, Netflix for large data processing or multiple petabytes of data on clusters of thousands of nodes, and it is simple and easy to use APIs. Spark was built from the ground up to address the shortcomings of Hadoop. Hadoop was slow and inefficient for interactive and iterative computing jobs, so it was about too complex to learn and develop. And the third one is in-memory processing engine. That means on the this is the Spark offers as much simple and faster and easier APIs to develop on. Spark can be 100x faster than Hadoop for large-scale data processing by exploiting in-memory computing and other optimizations. And similar to most other big data engines, Spark runs on distributed computing platform, and Spark has an unified engine to support varying workloads. For example, it uses a single engine for streaming and batch workloads. It doesn't have a separate one for each of those. So it comes packages with high level libraries including support for SQL queries, streaming data, machine learning, and graph processing. Okay, these standard libraries increases developer productivity and can be seamlessly combined to create complex workflows. Let's now take a look at high level architecture of Spark. So it will be easier when we come to discuss the capabilities added by Azure Databricks on Azure. Center of the Spark architecture is Spark Core. Here you can see in Spark Core there is a Scala, Python, Java, R, and RDD is also there. So this contains the basic functionality of Spark, and the Spark code takes care of scheduling tasks, memory management, fault recovery, communication with storage systems, and many more. It is also home to Spark main programming abstraction API called RDD, or Resilient Distributed Data Set. Okay. RDD is a collection of items distributed across various compute nodes in the cluster that can be processed in parallel. And Spark Core provides the API to create and manipulate these RDD collections. In early development in Spark was done using these APIs, but it had its drawbacks. So it was difficult to use for complex operations and to optimize for Spark, mainly down to the developer to write the optimized code. So in order to optimize the workload, Spark introduces the SQL engine. It includes the Catalyst optimizer and Tungsten. So, so which takes care of converting computational. This catalyst optimizer will takes care of converting computational query to highly efficient execution plan. The Tungsten project, which takes responsibility for memory management and CPU efficiency. So, the higher level abstractions such as Spark, SQL, and the database and the data frame APIs makes it easier to develop applications and also benefit from the optimizations from the SQL engine. So, the recommended approach to develop application in Spark to use these higher level APIs rather than the RDD API. Okay, the dataset and data frame APIs can be invoked from any of the domain specific languages such as Scala, Python, Java, or R. On top of this, we have the set of libraries such as the Spark structured streaming for streaming and ML libraries for machine learning and also graphics for graphic processing. Also, Spark comes with its standalone resource manager, but you can choose other resources and resource managers such as Yarn, Apache Mesos, and Kubernetes. Combining all of this, Spark provides the unified platform for doing streaming and batch processing and machine learning and graph processing also. These workloads using a single execution engine and standard set of APIs. Now we know Spark is a fast execution engine with an easy to use set of higher level of APIs, but in order to work with Spark, we have to set up our own clusters and cluster manage security and also use the third party products to write our programs. That's where Databricks comes in. Databricks is a company founded by creators of Apache Spark to make it easier to work with Spark on the cloud. So, in order to in order to work for Spark to do is its distributed computing where we need to spin up our clusters and install the software. So Databricks gives you the ability to spin up the clusters with few clicks. You can choose the runtime which is suitable for your needs. For example, you can choose a runtime with ML libraries, machine learning libraries, and support for GPU and many more. Also, you can choose from a wide range of clusters ranging from a general purpose memory optimized and computer optimized or GPU enabled. So it provides a notebook. This is the Jupyter. It provides a Jupyter notebook and which is having a notebook style ID with additional capabilities to create your application and collaborate with your other colleagues also, and also integrate with the configuration management tools such as GitHub. And next, it provides the administration controls that you can use to restrict or provide access to your users to the workspace and clusters, etc. And on top of this, Databricks provides the Spark runtime, which is highly optimized for the Databricks platform and known to be up to 5 times faster than the approach. Okay, uh, approach with the Spark with the use of high. Uh, it gone. Okay. With the use of high metastore databricks and also provides the ability to create the databricks and tables. this is this is the database table, and in order to provide the asset transaction capabilities, Databricks also comes with the other open source project called Delta Lake. So, and the recent addition to Databricks is the SQL Analytics, which provides the data analyst, analyst a SQL based analytics environment. Okay, and the last one is machine learning flow. This allows, sorry, here in SQL Analyst, the allow this allows the analyst to explore the data created and creates the dashboards and schedule a regular refresh of the dashboard. Also, it comes with a managed machine learning flow on database, which allows us to manage the machine learning life cycle, including the experimentation, deployment, model, registering, etc. With the recent announcements from the Google in Feb 21st, the Databricks cloud platform is now available on all three major cloud platforms such as Microsoft Azure, AWS, and Google Cloud. But Azure integration is deeper than other Databricks is others, and Databricks is a first party service on Azure. So that means on Azure you will be buying Databricks directly from the Microsoft, and also supports requests are handled by Microsoft. As a result, it provides the unified Azure portal for Databricks and a single unified bill for all your Azure services, including the Databricks as well. For all of this, we have the unified billing. And the second one is Azure Active Directory. So Azure Databricks leverages Azure security and seamlessly integrates with Azure Active Directory and a single sign-on. So the third one is data services. It provides seamless integration with high-speed connectors between various Azure data services, such as Azure Data Lake, Blob Storage, Cosmos DB, SQL DB, Synapse, etc. So this is the messaging services. Messaging services such as Event Hub, IoT Hub, Power BI, and Azure ML. This is the Azure ML. You can seamlessly run anything. And Databricks Notebook from Azure Data Factory, and integrates with the rest of the data workflows in your data project. So finally, the Databricks also connects with Azure DevOps to enable continuous integration, continuous deployment. So just to summarize, Azure Databricks is a Spark-based unified data analytics platform as a service offering that's optimized for Microsoft Azure Cloud as well. So I hope now you have a clear high level understanding about Azure Databricks. Let's continue to the next section.